My goodness. We already are getting a follow. Welcome on Infinity Blossoms. Welcome on and thank you for that follow. How is everybody doing today? I see you, Sifu. I see you, Sunrise. Hi, XP. How are we all doing? So many check-ins. Thank you for those check-ins. It makes my life so much easier, to be honest. How's everybody doing today? Hope you are all having an amazing day so far. Oh, yeah. Be careful. It's been raining really hard here, like all day today. My dog has not liked it. Well, thank you for chilling with me while you game, Sibo. What game you playing? Yeah. Hi, Sin. Welcome on in. Serenity Blossoms, do you happen to stream? Are you a streamer? We are going to be building... Finally, I've been planning this for a while, like, of building a lion pride during Pride Month, because I'm so funny, haha, you know, like, I'm hilarious. I forgot to get a pride flag off of the fucking workshop. I'll have to do that before next stream, because I was gonna put one. So I'm gonna build a pride rock. And I was gonna put a pride flag on top of it to be like silly haha. And I forgot. Dairy IP 1979, thank you for that follow. How are you, dear? Welcome on in. Yeah, I've seen people do that, Sibo. I have no clue how to. I'm too much of a fraidy cat to ask for help. Because usually I ask Icy for help, and I feel like I bother Icy so much. Where am I? Hello? What? I need to see... Grade 3 climb proof. Over 9.9 feet. Damn. Thank you, Sibo. I'll reach out to get it done. Either after tomorrow, because I have to go... Because tomorrow's Father's Day. I had to go hang out with my dad and my papa. I'll be home that night for community night, as always, but... I won't be home until late that night. So I'll probably either reach out to you Sunday night or Monday, depending on how late I end up being, because I don't want to be too late and then bother you. I'm glad that you're doing great, Derry. Welcome on in. Thank you for those check-ins, everybody. What grade is this? I always forget what grade this guy is. 5. Said... Yeah, grade 3, so we can still use this. Yeah, my barrier. Yeah, I figured. I hope you have a good Father's Day, Sibo. What are your plans for tomorrow? To wear more Hawaiian shirts, or what? Oh, that's so fun! I'm so happy for you. That seems like so much fun. I get to see my baby cousin tomorrow, which I am her favorite, so let's go. I tend to be like the children's favorite, so... Which makes me very happy, because I like children. I think they're very sweet. And so, like, I end up being, like, the family babysitter at, like, every event. Which I don't mind. The only time I request to not be the family babysitter is, like, if it's something that we're doing specifically for me. And usually the request is... You know... What is the correct word for that? It's not denied. Approved. There we go! fishing with their dad in the morning. That's so fun. I haven't been fishing in forever. Last time we went fishing, my little sister threw her Barbie fishing rod in the lake and we lost that thing forever. Shout out to her. And then she proceeded to cry. Like it wasn't her own fault. And I was like... Mind you, we were like 11 and 10, and I was like, you are an idiot. I was waiting for Sibo to find that.
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie.
Magical Leopleurodon! It's gonna take us all the way to Candy Mountain! I really wish that one was longer. I also kind of wish... I have way too many sounds. So I need to chill out with the sounds, because, like, I'm running out of, like, redeem places. I want to make this fucking ginormous. That seems pretty ginormous. Every time I say the word ginormous, I think of that one dude on Twitter who was trying to figure out the word for ginormous and went gigamormous, giganotosaurus, and I was like, it's so funny. It gives the same vibe as Progononaut, which is. Aminal fact. Did you know male lions? Since we're doing lions, and it's Father's Day, I guess. If they take over a pride, will kill all the previous cubs, purely because the mothers will not mate with him until the cubs are old enough or dead. Not so fun Father's Day fact. Connect! Motherfucker! If you don't know what the animal fact redeem is, it's Moss has to say an animal fact that just randomly comes to her brain. The only days that does not apply is on Animal Day ones, because then it's purely that animal, and only that animal. And sometimes my brain cannot capacitate thinking of only one animal at a time. Have 8 max. I still miss the Seagull Stop It Now one that you took from us, Sibo. That was greatness, and you took it from us. First you made it more expensive, and then you just took it away. I'm probably not gonna keep all of these one-way glass, but I am gonna make it like just one-way glass so that I can just get it started. It was long, but it was great. I have the Jeff song in here as one, and it's a little longer than most of them. That is so crooked. Oh my god. Tell if the path is crooked or if my fence is crooked. In the world, we never know. I think it's the fence. It was funny. I remember watching that song when it was like released with my little sister, And we would annoy the absolute shit out of my father with it, because he wasn't really a Star Wars fan. And so, he didn't really like Star Wars in the first place. And I think we made his hatred for Star Wars worse by repeatedly playing that song around the house, so. Shout out to us. Me and my little sister were interesting creatures as children, I'll be honest. Oh, that's absolute shit. We would constantly get on each other's nerves. She was mean. She's still mean. She's a very mean-spirited child. But I love her. And I say that as if she's literally not a year younger than me, but you know what? You want to name an animal, Sibo. What animal do you want to name? Hi, Sunrise. How are you, darling? What aminos do you want to name? We have so many aminos. We have Somali wild asses. We have raccoons. We have foxes. We have so many shits. We have pandas. We have red pandas. We have gators. We have lynxes. We have seals. We have sea lions. We have grizzly bears. We have cougars. We have hyenas. We have fennec foxes, sand cats. There's just so many. There are so many animals. We also have red-crowned cranes, Formosan black bears, Himalayan brown bears. Grub was a panda. Grub was a panda. Grub was actually one of our founding pandas. Because he came for my World Panda Day stream and donated. Which one is his flag? This is Yennefer? Yennefer. Okay, who do I think would be a Yennefer? Honestly, we're gonna go give it to the European lynx. They do have horses! We do. We have the... Oh my goodness. I can never say it correctly. It's the it's the one that starts with Przalski's wild horse or some shit. Anastasia, come here. Your new name is... I had to look up how to spell Yennefer. Yennefer. But we do have horses. We also have donkeys, but they're not horses. We have the Kowalskis. I'll just type in horses. Easier to find. How to spell it. Zowal. These guys. I just haven't made them yet. You're from Asia. No, come back. Lion. I meant to select. And I did that completely wrong. Okay, come on, lions. That's not... Lion. That's... Look, there. We got there, eventually. Who is Roach? The raccoons are about to have children. I have redacted them. But yeah, we have Somali wild asses over here, which are indeed not horses, but they're here, and they're equines. Oh, I haven't played the Witcher games. I'll be honest with you. I have not. Here they are. Hello. I plan to eventually have more lions. I just don't want to spend the entirety of my bank on lions right now. I want to play the Witcher games. I want to. I really, really do. I just haven't. There are so many games I want to play, but I haven't. I want to play the Skyrim games. Haven't done that. I want to play the Five Nights at Freddy's games, which if you guys know me, I'm a really, really big Five Nights at Freddy fan, but I've never played any of the games, which is quite a thing. Thing is how I know like a shit ton of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. And I am very excited about the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm also very excited about the new Final Destination movie. You only recommend playing 3? Skyrim is the Elder Scrolls. Okay. A new game of what, Sibo? There are always new games. I also really want to play Until Dawn, and I really wish that we could play because they made a prequel game, but it's only available on VR, and that makes me sad. Because it explains, like, the experiments that the dude bro was doing, and how the, monsters there happened in the first place. I'm a big horror fan, which is quite surprising that I haven't really streamed a whole lot of horror content yet. But I do plan to eventually stream some more horror content. I just need to really work on getting through some of my fucking series. So I have the Planet Zoo series, I did discontinue the Paleopine series and the Coral Island series. I will restart them. I discontinued them because they are my oldest ones, and their audio on them was absolute trash. Like, it was bad. It was bad. And I couldn't even listen to them myself. So I discontinued those too. I want to play The Sims. There's just so many games that I want to do on stream, and it's just a thing. Also, hi, that's Solus. Hello. I haven't seen the movie for Until Dawn. I also do, low-key, I have the Dead by Daylight dating sim. I want to play dating sims on stream too, because I think that'll be funny as hell. Hi, lovely wolf queen. I am doing good. The stream has been well so far, and me and my family are doing okay. And I have had a good week. How's your week been? How are you doing today, dearie? This is a lion enclosure. That's why I put Pride in bold, because also Pride Month, and yeah. We haven't started. I've been yapping too much. I'm a loudmouth, okay? And I'm gonna try, and oh, I forgot to pull up a reference photo. Oh my goodness. I am so silly. I have a reference photo for Pride Rock so that I can get a good, you know, good. Over there. I also want to play, oh my goodness, the name of it just left me. The one where they are camp counselors and they go to the woods and it's the quarry. The quarry. For a walk. Oh yeah, I need to filter it by their environment. Yeah, Africa. Now this is gonna be a whole situation. Because I'm going to try to build Pride Rock. But I am gonna be... We're trying. Where is the biggest flat rock possible? I'm gonna go with you. It's gonna be a whole situation, and you guys are gonna have to stick it out with me. No, okay. Bad rock. I probably should decide where I want the rock, actually. That would be smart. Where does Moss want rock? Way like right here? In the middle. New Silent Hill I've seen is cool. Y'all can play Quarry together. I forget that, like, you can play Quarry with other people. This is not how I want to do this, actually. Play big. Oops. Ah! Go back! No, they have not. There is no lion escape in Bossing Say. What? You're fine. No. Oops. Why did we just drop him? Why was this the move? We'll have a door! I broke it. Put it back. Somebody gonna come get our lion, or are they just gonna leave it here? I think I broke it. Yeah, I see that, but I'm trying to fix it, and you're not letting me fix it. Come on. We'll try this again. Also, I was so confused on what you were talking about, Sin and XP. I was like, coop? And then I realized co-op. I'm so smart. I am so smart. Let me in! My animals still in boxes, and are they still broken? So, if you're not gonna move them, glad that research is complete, but I'm trying to figure out who's gonna take care of my animals. Africa. Serving customers, commuting, waiting for customers, security patrol. Going to habitat. What are you doing? Oh, I need somebody to get my lions out of the middle of the road! Why are we just leaving them there? Get the rest of my lions? Where are you going? Where? What? When? Petting zoo? I will not be putting lions in a petting zoo, actually. How did you get over here? How in the absolute fuck nuggets? Where's my other lion? Yeah, at least that one's still there. Where's my trade center? That's no. Over here. Bring this poor animal back to the trade center so I can get it put in the right area. Anybody gonna come get my lion? Are you coming? Where are you going? There we go! It's been a whole situation. Painted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. What is that, Sibo? Is that all of my lions? I should have 5 lions. There it is. Okay. This was a whole situation. Alright. I know there is a way. There is a way to make a ram. I'm gonna try and make Pride Rock this way. Where's like approximately the middle? Nope. No. I'm so good at this. It's like Oblivion vibes, but the lore and story is dark paranormal fantasy on spin on King Arthur. Oh, that's cool. Any of y'all ever seen like the Merlin series? It was a TV show. I love that shit. Almost. You just gotta scooch it over a little to this way. I am an evil genius. Did I have it? Okay. I think it was 11. I need the length to be longer. I could have just been doing that the whole time. Well! Merlin was amazing. Who was your favorite character in Merlin? Wolf Queen, I need to know. Mine's gonna be a basic fucking bitch answer. And you're probably gonna be like, you're a basic bitch. But you know what? We're here. I wish there was a way that you could... Now I'm gonna have to go and green skull push that. No! Go down. Oh. Nope. Okay, too far. What? Okay.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
It looks a little silly like that, honestly. Back.
This is a reminder to save your work now, for fuck's sake.
Thank you for the save, XP. Honestly, it might be better to and instead pull this out. Oh, it isn't wide enough. I knew it wasn't gonna be wide enough. Hold on, back. Away with thee. Animal fact. Aminal fact. Okay, what aminal fact can I think of today? Look, I originally was gonna just place some rocks, but then I decided I wanted it to be like actually kind of big, and I'm insane. So this is what I'm doing. My thing. Got that. Get some help. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Aminal fact. Okay. Did you know? Oh my goodness. Bing. Frogs can swallow, like, the way that they are able to swallow things whole is because of their eyeballs and the pressure they use to push their eyeballs. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Bubbles. That. No. Ah!
Yeah, boy.
Thank you for those check-ins. Hi, Foxy Lettuce. How are the children doing? Y'all got any plans for Kenobi tomorrow? Since it's Dad's Day, and he's a dad. You're my dad. Wookie. Thank you, Wolf Queen. Thank you for popping on in. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night, dear. This is quite complicated. Still a little too thick over here. Okay. Pick it up. Kinda better. Push in the corners a little. I get that. It's been raining all day here, which is no fun. (3:30 to 9 p.m. tomorrow, and going at 10 Monday. I don't know if I ever responded to Foxy letters. I'm good. I'm glad that you were doing good, dear. I got a little distracted by attempting to build a rock. It looks a little silly right now, not gonna lie. Oh, goodness. I wish they had like rock colors that were like red. I think like this is the rock color we got. And I wish we had like more rock colors. Because we have plenty of rock colors in like the terrain section. I mean, not terrain section, nature section. We don't really have a whole lot of rock colors in like paint-wise. I wish you all the luck on your surgery, dear. Please be careful. And take care of yourself and give yourself the time that you need to recover. That's a dick move.
This is a reminder to save your work now for fuck's sake.
I think the reason that, like, your foot is as bad as it is... You know what, this kind of actually gives the lines on the rock from the animation, though. I'm just saying that because I'm going insane. That's not pointy enough. Honestly, might do a silly and cover all of this in the rock. That way I don't have to, like, build it straight out of rocks. But I can cover it in rocks so that it'll be a rock. Am I insane? Probably. Spend a shit ton of money on racks just to do this. Yes. Mm-hmm. clean up the lines of it just a minute. Ah! Shaky hands. Is it going to be the most clean thing in the world? No. But it's gonna be a rock. That, I'm gonna try and make them a way for them to climb up the rock. There will be an attempt made, but I don't know if there will be a way for them to climb up the rock. Yeah, don't make me. Walk. You could be Souls games, but not Lion King. That's not it, actually. Theater. What game are you talking about, hon? There's a Lion King game? In. My brain already hurts from doing this. Was this my best idea? Probably not. Ah, I've already spent an hour on this. I don't know if we'll finish this all today, but at least we started it. What game are y'all talking about? I feel like I'm out the loop on everything. Grab it. One part of the rock is done. Now we gotta go to the big ass part. We started talking about two different games now, Pinocchio on the SNES, and then the recent Souls Lies of P, which is based on Pinocchio. I still remember the Pinocchio live action where it was like, but father... And people were making memes of that Pinocchio was zesty. It was funny. A little silly. Okay, I hate that. Rock. Rock. It's a big ass rock right now. Baguette? Does it look like a baguette? Baguette. Chicken.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate in just one moment. Rock. Anyway. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm hydrating now. Short hair, hood off, jacket on. I actually guessed the buttons right on the first try. Look at me go. I'm so good at this. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Pizza. is a rock. Ugh. This is a lot of work, man. I was not expecting it to take this much time. But I guess I should have. Rock. Rock. Ugh. This is a lot. We'll fix it when we get there. By the way, I've been trying something weird in Prehistoric Kingdom. They added the first-person mode with the ability to jump. I've been jumping all around the fine vulnerability of my park security, even though the actual guests in-game can't jump. It was funny finding all the ways I can jump into dangerous enclosures because I added too much detail. That's funny. I need to play some Prehistoric Kingdom. Desaurus, have I already talked to you about how you feel about the new Jurassic World Evolution game? I have not. How do you feel about it? What's your opinions? Perhaps. They're using AI to generate human faces in that game? You serious? I didn't know that. I did not know that. How are they? I haven't read their Steam page, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm debating on getting it or not. I feel like they could have just added baby dinos to the game they have right now. I don't understand why we needed to create a whole new game just for baby dinos. And like, they could have just added the environmental stuff that they're adding to this game as well. It's not like how they had to completely rework the code to add the aquatic and flying animals. I don't know if you have to rework the code to add babies. But from what I have seen, apparently some of the baby models are just reused adult models sized down. Which is a little disappointing. I also feel, okay, hot take, I feel like their baby T-Rexes look a little weird.
This is a reminder to save your work now for fuck's sake.
And I know, it's a dinosaur baby, it's gonna look a little weird, okay? But it looks a little too weird. Thank you for the save, by the way. But I'm debating on getting it or not purely because of how much I love the Jurassic World series, and if they do add some of the stuff from Dominion. However, they are cutting some dinosaurs though, and we don't know what they are. I have a feeling that they're going to be some of like the movie and specifically the Camp Cretaceous hybrids, so that they can be added in a DLC with the new hybrids from the movie, the new movie. That is what I feel like is going to happen. Also a bit sad we haven't, I know it's based off of the one from the second movie, but still, it looks a little weird. I know it is. But it in my opinion, it looks a little weird. Portions just seem a little off. But that's my opinion. And I'm not the game developer, so I don't really fucking matter. I'm a little disappointed though that Frontier announced a new Planet Zoo DLC and then we've heard nothing on it because they're doing stuff for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Yeah, that's like the only reason I'm okay with it being like a little weird looking, but I feel like even then it doesn't look too much like the one from the second. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong and misremembering, but to me it doesn't look like it that much. But I could be crazy. I have been known to not remember things correctly. Thesaurus, do you have any wish list animals for the new Planet Zoo DLC? All your favorite animals are already in. I know they're not gonna come in this one, but I still want the red wolves. I want it. Because, like, I feel like it's gonna be like an Indian theme pack. I want red wolves. I also want more types of pangolins. They do have an opportunity to add more pangolins if it is an Indian theme pack. Pangolin. Love that for you, XP. Go off. Kill them. Ooh, you naughty wackus pockus. I don't know if y'all heard that, but there was just a loud banging noise coming from my downstairs. I'm pretty sure my sister just dropped shit. Ah, fuck.
Jinkies!
Jinkies. Who was beheaded and died. Who was beheaded survived. Henry VIII died 6,000 wives. Some might say I ruined their lives. I hope some people know that song. Eminal fact. Eminal fact. What is a Holtzen? Hold on. We're gonna do a deep dive on this because I don't know what animal that is, and I'm intrigued now. So our animal fact is gonna be on these little guys. I want secretary birds. Holtzen is a ball boy. It eats the leaves. Oh, they're a bird. They're a pretty bird. It's a South American bird. Would you want them to be like a walkthrough exhibit animal? Is that the vibe? How big are they? I think we could have like parakeets and lorikeets in walkthrough exhibits. I feel like the smaller birds, they could do that since we already have butterflies and bats. They're really cool. They got little blue heads. They have claw hands.
Body stretch. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Where the stretch in. We love the Snorlax stretch. Anywho's. He looks like a cool little dude. Roblox. You saw gambling ads on Twitch? Are you serious? Isn't like gambling illegal in most states? I know it's illegal in my state. I would go to Vegas, but the only reason I would go to Vegas is for the Zach Bacon Haunted Museum. Zach Bacon's? Oh, you're at it's legal? Oh, okay. You've been to Vegas, you don't gamble, but I enjoyed the sights and sounds. You got to watch shows with dolphins. I specifically, so I have a goal of going to every single zoo and aquarium in the United States, as well as if I can state parks if they aren't fully defunded by then. But that is a goal. I meant national parks, not state parks. Ooh, Miss B. State parks are cool too, and I will go to as many as I've been to quite a few in my state. Isn't Fancy Waters the ones that do it with music and the fountain goes wee? Yeah. The San Diego Zoo. I also want to go there. I want to go to so many zoos. I also want to go to San Antonio Zoo. I want to go to the Columbus Zoo in Ohio. They have pangolins, and then they also have the wilds there. If you guys did not know, if you have Disney Plus, there are these shows called Secrets of the Zoo. The Columbus Zoo had a couple of seasons of it, and I loved it. I debated on moving to Ohio at one point to like get a job there, but then I realized that Ohio probably wasn't the greatest situation for me, to be honest. The Devil's Rocking Chair. Yeah, I know, Sin. I know you don't. But I still want to visit, especially since I have some cousins up there that I would like to see. There are also some cousins up there I would not like to see, but some of them I would. You want to see the panda sanctuary in China? I would like to see a panda in real life. But the thing is, the United States might be losing its rights to pandas because pandas are loaned out by China. You don't get a panda and get to keep the panda. Your pandas are on lease, essentially. And they might be taking our pandas from the Smithsonian Zoo. Which is no bueno. Okay, so the Cherry Blossom Festival I love, but I also kind of want to go to, they have wisteria festivals during wisteria season, and my god are they beautiful, because there are all sorts of colors of wisteria, right? Purple, pink, white, it's so fun. And I love wisteria because there are Chinese wisteria that are native to China. Because wisteria is so pretty, but it is invasive in the United States. You've been in zoos you've been to China? I want to go to China and Japan. And I may be a basic bitch for saying this. I want to go to Japan to go to the Pokemon Center. However, I heard there are a bunch of tourist trap, like, animal encounters in Japan that aren't specifically great, so I'd have to do my research on which ones I'd go to. I want to go to the Pokemon Center. Pokemon. Yeah, there are a bunch of tourist trap ones that don't treat their animals that well. There's like one that's like foxes, and you'll see them on TikTok, and so people aren't allowed to bring their cameras in there to film the situation. And I follow a creator who goes to a bunch of different zoos and animal institutions because she's an animal artist. And she was like, fuck that shit. They were mean to their foxes. There's only one area in the whole thing where you can take photos. And that's the only clean area. And I was like, well, damn. She really ate their ass. I mean, they deserve it. They're animals. I mean, like... I don't understand the point of having an animal facility and then proceeding to not take care of your animals. That's also my problems when I have people who say that, like, zoos are inherently bad for animals. No. A lot of zoos are now moving towards more working with conservation than they are entertainment, which is very good because zoos were originally created to just be entertainment. That's what they were. Like, we can't erase the bad history of zoos, but we can see the good that they're doing now. And they are doing a lot of good for animals. They're doing a whole lot of good for a whole lot of species. And then specifically, the UK is changing up some of the regulations on zoos to where they have to have a % amount of conservation and breeding programs to be a zoo, which is actually really cool. Oopsie. Ah! Actually. Start doing it. Goodbye. I have been building rock for almost 2 hours. This is what I'm doing today. I'm probably gonna have to end up finishing the rest of the exhibit on another stream, but I am gonna at least attempt to finish the rock. The goal is finished rock. And I mean, I'll be probably streaming more Planet Zoo Monday, I'll be honest. And then Tuesday is World Croc Day, which I will be building a crocodile habitat. And it has already been deemed that the male crocodile will be named Steve. There is no if and or buts about it. Yeah, I will not forget my reward crocs. I have some crocodiles in my reward center from, I don't fucking know when, but I have them. It's a little messy. But I feel like that's the name of the game right now. I mean, how bad does that look? Do you think it looks terrible? So I have a zoo that I haven't had any repeats yet. I would have had one for National Beaver Day, but I didn't do National Beaver Day because I was really, really sick. So I did not do National Beaver Day. I would have put it into the zoo, and I think by the time next year rolls around, I don't know if I'll be done with the zoo. There are some animals that we haven't done for Animal Days in the first part of the month's, first part of the year, because I didn't start doing them until about April? March? I don't know. So I gotta finish the other side of the rock. Ah. I'm gonna give it a save real quick. Oh my god. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Ah, I was not expecting that. I'm okay. It just, oh, I wasn't expecting it and it was really loud. It was just a bit of a jump scare. I'm fine. Happy Pride, everyone. I did forget to get the pride flag, which I will have the pride flag by Monday. I assure you. And when we finish the habitat, we'll put the pride flag on the pride rock. Because pride. Happy Gay Month. Scooby-Doo is awesome. I love Scooby-Doo. That one's fun. Purely because I love all the memes that come with that song. I love Shaggy. So when I was a kid, me and my friends would all play Scooby-Doo. We didn't have enough to be like the entire gang, but we had enough to, like, there were 3 of us, and the other 2 refused to not be girls, but I was perfectly fucking fine with it. I wanted to be Shaggy. Shaggy was my favorite. Shaggy and Velma have always been my favorites. I love the entire gang, but Shaggy is just stupid, and I love him. And I love that in, like, multiple different series, he has weird-ass canon things. Like, he's on the track team in one, he's an acrobat in the other, he's a putt-putt champion in one. Like, he just has the weirdest shit, and I love that for him. And he's always the one doing sports. A lot of people, like, are like, Fred is the jock. No, most of the time, Shaggy is the one who has, like, actual sports stuff. Fred, I like to say that Fred is the himbo nerd man. Himbo nerd man, but we love him. And I've had people come at me for, like, the nerd take on Fred. I'm like, that motherfucker studies traps and physics. And you're telling me he's not a nerd? Also, Shaggy can keep up with a fucking Great Dane. Those things are fast as shit. I will say, the first time that I watched the FNAF movie with Matthew Illard in it, I did, under my breath, the second he was revealed as, like... Oh, wait, this could be a spoiler. Ooh. He was revealed as something. I said, "Ruh-roh, Reggie," and it was very funny to me. Share your Shaggy's video in the Discord. I also have a link tree now, guys. You can find all my social medias on there, which is fun. They're all in one place, so it's easy for you guys. This is my rock. It is very prideful. How do you guys feel about things? Too much long grass, not enough rock. I can do this for you. But they have enough hard shelter thanks to the rock! Let's go! It is quite grassy. I gotta add some, like, other rocks around, but I'm gonna try and do the terrain first. Where is... Paint. We're gonna paint around the rock. A shit ton of rock, like damn. Did not realize y'all would need this much rock. I was expecting like more sand. Litter some rock around, I guess, and a bit of sand. I was expecting more sand than anything else, I'll be honest. Also, I just noticed that the rock is a little off-center. But I don't think I can move the fucker, so we're just gonna live with it. There was a river flowing by Pride Rock. I don't actually... Do I have a water treatment center? Does it reach anywhere near here? Give me this. Water. No, it does not. Absolutely nowhere near there. Okay. Aw. How do I want to do this? Because I can't do like an actual river, because then like the keepers may have a rough time crossing it. If I can do like a T90 like false river situation. Put some more rock back now, apparently. We'll fix it up with some things. Need... wonder if I actually instead just not want to move it in the air. So I could put another little staff area over here in this area. And that way it gets both of these water sections. However, I do think I took out some of my... I did. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to add a solar panel over here. That's okay, I can do that. For now, this will be our path. I'll fix it up later when I do an actual staff area over here. This is temporary. Nope, not what I wanted. Go back. Temporary. Get back up and why? Like that. I don't... just have like a pond
Yeah,
situation
boy.
in this, because this looks a little ugly. Thank you for those check-ins, virtual trash panda. How are you, dear? I have to fix my terrain again, but that's okay. It's a little bumpy over here now, but you know what? We can live with that. Add some rock back or else they're gonna be mad at me about the rocks because I need a shit ton of rock for some reason. That's not it though. Gigantor patches of rock because it looks kind of ugly. Hope your book running goes well. Thank you for the tab. I'm just gonna put the water section in and then pot down some food. I got a food thing for them, and then I'm gonna hop off for the day. Be a little funky shaped. A little funky, a little fresh, I guess. Here's our Pride Rock. Thumbnail photo, because this is all we did! Ah. Well, that is going to be it for the end of the day. Well, actually, I'm gonna, hold on. I said I was gonna put food for them down real quick. You can have their feeding area be over in this little thing. Horrible. That's good for now. We can climb. I don't know if we'll add a climbing frame in here though. Alright, we will resume doing this next time. We're gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid out to. So let us go ahead and do that. Raid day. Ba. Let's see. I think we shall raid out to Cookie. So we're gonna go ahead and raid out to the wonderful Cookie. If you guys would like to, you can carry on over my raid message. There it is right there. And if you guys want to see any previous episodes of this that you've missed, there's a link to my YouTube channel where I post all of my Planet Zoo videos. I love you babies, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye!